What's going on, everybody? Hello, Austin and Kayla. I know in the intro video I told you I'd probably start out in the same direction, but we're going to go a different direction today because there's a few things that I want to show you, and we have to go this way to get there. So I got to start off by saying thanks a whole bunch to everybody who watched the intro video. Holy cow, I'm literally blown away. I thought that I would have like 10 people watch it and everybody would think I was absolutely crazy for my approach with this, but believe it or not, I've really reconnected with a lot of people, reconnected with a friend I hadn't even talked to in 26 years. So thank you. Kind of inspires me to keep getting better, and hopefully we can all kind of develop together with this. In the intro video, I talked about thinking positive. There's a little bit more of an aspect that I want to talk to today. Not so much just the thinking positive, but I also want to talk about being lifted up. And that was one of the things that my dad was able to do very easily. So, but first I got to show you something. So sit back, enjoy the ride, and I'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. So in the intro video, I made reference to our Italian friends and how special they were to our family. They actually own a pizzeria. It's Francesco and Diana Bressa, and they have 2 children, Jada and Noah, and their pizzeria is actually right here on the left. So we're so thankful for getting to know them and how they helped us immerse into the Italian culture is just unmatched. They really went out of their way, and still to this day go out of their way whenever we don't understand something or need to understand something. They really help us out with that, and we're so thankful for them. Their pizzeria is called Angolo Giotto. In my opinion, it's the best around. So I know the channel is called Rides with Dad, but we may actually have a little bit of walking with Dad if I think that's something that I really want you guys to see. And this is one of those things. So check it out. So in the opening comments, I talked a little bit about, as I progressed through my stages of grief, I realized how critical it was to have positive self-talk. One of the things that I would always reflect on was how my dad had just a natural ability to lift me up. No matter what my situation was or what my challenge was, I knew my dad was always a phone call away. And at any time, I could give him a call, and even though he doesn't know anything about my job, he was able to relate it to his real life experiences and offer some sort of advice to me. And his advice always gave me a whole different perspective or snapped me into line with how wrong my perspective was. And I'll forever be thankful about his wisdom and ability just to truly take any situation and paint a picture for you so that you could think through it. So having a little positive self-talk, I was able to take his wisdom and really formulate conversations in my mind about how he would tell me everything is going to be okay, or that maybe I did need to look at it in a different perspective. So I can clearly remember as I transitioned from getting out of the rut of being sad and just feeling sorry for myself to catching myself having those thoughts and telling myself, this isn't what you need to do. You have to start looking at the positive. You have to start hunting the good. And honestly, I think that was a key moment in my healing, because I was able to really put things in perspective. I was the luckiest guy in the world to have a dad like him, and I knew that I could still capitalize on all the things that he had instilled with me in my mind. So that really helped me out a lot. And then as I started having the self-talk, I was able to take it and really have a conversation with myself about he would be proud of me. He would be happy that I'm carrying on without him. And I literally would stop myself and say those things. So it helped out a lot. So we're gonna ride back around through Pulcinego, back up the hill we came down, and we'll wrap it up. So as we wrap this up, and you can see my house straight ahead, just a little recap of kind of what we talked about today. I challenge you to ask yourself if you're lifting people up or you're holding them back. Try to think about the story I told you about my dad. And then I also want to recap the fact that you have to have positive self-talk to have any kind of healing for any situation, not just when you're grieving. But if you can give yourself a chance to think positively, you're setting yourself up for success. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Thanks for riding with me today.